morning. Welcome, Leeds United fans, to Wilco Whites. I'm Sean. Just a quick one for the away fans. If you're travelling today, please be careful. That goes for all you fans who are travelling. The weather's going to get bad later on, so please drive carefully and get home safe. Just a quick touch on the Hull game. I'm going to look at a few transfers. So reports today is saying possibly up to 7 players could leave Leeds United in the January transfer window. Patrick Bamford, one of them. A lot of rumours going around with him. We've spoke about this before, hopefully. Wrexham are interested. Can they afford his wages? I'm not sure. Who knows? Genoa has also, their name's been brought back up. That could be a possibility for him. Again, if he goes out, we'll definitely be getting another striker in. So that'd be exciting if that happens. And I think it is time for him to go. Joffit, again, another one linked with Wrexham as well. And also Rangers. I think the Rangers move would be fantastic for him up in Scotland. Either, to be honest, to be good in League One as well. I think it's the move that he deserves. Also, Max Wöber. Now, this never goes away with Max Wöber. I'd like to keep him. I think he's a good defender, whether he plays centre-half or left-back. He loves to get forward. I would like to keep him, but it never goes away that he's going to be leaving. I think it's much and Gladbach again. If we get the money that's right for him, then the club's going to accept it. And if the player wants to go, if he's not getting the minutes here, then he will go. So, and then there's also this Pascal Struijk, whether that's going to happen, linked with Tottenham. That could be a possibility. If the money's right, again, 25 million, and this may be why we're looking at other defenders to come in. Disappointing if it was to happen. I can't see it myself, but it is what's being reported this morning. Also, a couple of low moves for Charlie Crew, which I'd like that. He's not going to get the minutes at Leeds now. We've got his midfield sort of sorted now, and he doesn't really make the bench anymore. So a low move for Charlie Crew would be really good. And also, I think it says Sam Chambers as well. Yep, get the lads out on loan, probably League One. It would do the world of good and get some minutes under the belt and some football, which they need, which they do need. Also, Evan Ferguson looks like he's not going to be linked with Leeds anymore because it sounds like West Ham are coming in for him, which is a blow. I'd like to have seen Evan Ferguson at Leeds United, especially if Bamford moves on. It'd be a massive improvement on Bamford, which is what we need to do. With no point getting somebody in who's similar quality. If Bamford leaves, we're going to get somebody who's better, which is going to improve us. It's going to put a bit more pressure on Pirro and Joseph to up their game. So that it's disappointing. He's going to play. He's going to stay in the Premier League. That's for sure. Another one, Buendia. He's not coming. He doesn't want to drop down to the Championship, and I don't blame him. It was always going to be a tough one for me. Him coming, I didn't. He's playing Premier League. He's had a taste. He hadn't had a lot of minutes. If we could get it over the line, brilliant. But with the player saying himself he doesn't want to drop down, that sort of it throws shade on it for me. The Nico Elvedi link is strong. The Swiss defender plays for Gladbach, round about 10 million. Do we need cover in defence? I'm not sure. Once we have all his players back from injury, I think we'll be all right. Because obviously, and if Wöber stays, he can play centre half. Ampadu can play centre half. Daniel Farke in his presser did say he didn't like a large squad because obviously once all players are back from injury, you can't guarantee minutes, and it's just going to upset players and upset the balance of the team. So again, we'll see. I mean, that Elvedi, Wolves are also interested. RB Leipzig are also interested. He's going to go to Premier League or he's going to go to a Champions League club for me. But we'll see. Money talks. And again, if say Struijk goes or Wöber goes, then the money's going to be there. And But yeah, if we can get that one over the line, it'd be fantastic. It would, you know, it would bolster the squad in quality, which is what, again, Daniel Farke did say. Quality, if this quality player comes up, you can't say no, can you? Because it's going to improve us. So that's that for that. A little bit on the presser. Obviously, good news on Junior Fairport. Looks like he could be back for the Harrogate game. I'd like to see that. I would also like to see Schmidt playing in that game. The question was asked to Daniel Farke about Schmidt, and he sort of bit sidestepped it for me. He, you know, his door's always open if a player wants to talk and things like that. And that for me is saying, look, if you've got an issue, come see me, basically. But yeah, if Schmidt don't get any minutes against Harrogate, then there's something seriously wrong there. And I don't know why we brought this guy in who can play left back, right back, or in midfield when, you know, just before we signed him, he's playing as a Euro Championship final and scoring, and he's had 25 minutes this season, like I said, and yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one for me, and it's a shame. I would like to see him. Hopefully, we might see him. We might be all surprised, and we might see him today. We might see him today at right back. That'd be fantastic if Bogle's not fit. Bynum is a doubt. He obviously, apparently, he's just exhausted. He has done a lot of minutes. He might be ill as well. So if he isn't fit, then we're going to see Max Vober starting, which is no issues at all. And we know he can do a job. And so like I said, does Ampadu come back into that midfield? It's going to be an interesting lineup. I would like to see that. Take Rothwell out. I didn't think he had the best of games. So my lineup, I would go for today's game, Melier. If Bogle's not fit, I'd go Schmidt, Rodon, Struijk, and Vober. Bring Ampadu back into midfield with Tanaka. I would drop Dan James. I didn't think he had the best of games last game. He maybe needs a rest as well. And I'd bring Ramazani in on the right. I don't think Nonto's at that level yet, and I think Ramazani's at the minute playing better. I would see Solomon on the left all day long, Aronson in the 10, and I'd stick with Perot up top. But, you know, when we'd have the options of Dan James and Nonto coming off the bench, which would be good to see. So, yeah, that'd be my lineup today. Let's have a quick look at Hull. I'll just share the screen. So, obviously, we kick off at 3 o'clock today. Their main man is Pedro. 4 goals in 17 games, which isn't fantastic. But they obviously have had a bad season. And then they've had a new manager in now, Ruben. I think it's Ruben Selles in for 6 games, and he's obviously won 2, he's drawn 1, lost 3. So it's not fantastic. Little insights: they've scored 4 goals in their last 5 matches. Okay, not fantastic. Louis Coyle, who Leeds fans know, has created the most big chances for Hull City, 5. That's their left back. Burstow, who's a decent player, has the most shots on target at 1.7 per game. Leeds, though, obviously we've scored 9 goals in his last 5 matches. We're on fire. And we have won the previous 2 matches against Hull City. And we are ranked 2nd away from home this season. So it's all going in our favour. Team form. Obviously, we've drawn 3. You can see there. Drawn 2, won 3. And, yeah, they're inconsistent at Hull City. And, you know, they had a good win against Blackburn away. A nice little home win at Swansea. But apart from that, nothing really stands out. They don't seem to concede a lot of goals, all like little 1-0s here and there. And a couple of 2-1s, but they have got a lot of injuries. I think it's like seven players they've got. Balumi, he's a big miss. He's a good little tricky winger. And obviously Palmer for them, a decent player. Liam Miller, big miss for them. We know about him from last season. So they've got a lot of injuries. For us, obviously, we've got doubts on Byram. Furper's not ready yet. Joffrey's still injured, and Bogle is a doubt as well. Just want to look at their last game against Middlesbrough. The dual line-up. Yeah, look, Middlesbrough had all the possession there. They only had 7 shots, did Hull. Middlesbrough had 17 shots on target. Well, not on target, but they had 17 shots. Wow. Let's have a look at the lineups. I think the dual lineup, yep, 4-3-3. So they play 4-3-3. Looking at the team, well, we know 2 of them straight away. Drama, playing currently at right back for them, and Louis Doyle, one of our ex-players. Burstow, he's a decent player. Could be a danger man. We know obviously Pedro's their top goal scorer. I've not heard much on Moore, but apparently he's decent. So, but they have got a lot of injuries, so I don't think this is their first lineup. It's not their first 11. It's and they're not playing well. You can go off that stats for that game there. They're not playing well, and for me, it should be a steady 2-3-0 away win. Anything less than a win today, then I'll be disappointed. Get rid of that now. Excuse me. Yeah, I'd be disappointed. Burnley, I think they've got Blackburn away from home. Sheffield United have Watford away from home. So they're not easy games. And I think we can see at least some more drop points there by Burnley and Sheffield United. We've got to take advantage of that. We need to get 3 points. Hull City sitting third from bottom. We're flying high at the top. Come on, this is a 3-pointer for me, and hopefully we can start getting that gap. After this week, then I think we've got we don't play for another 7 days, so that's like Saturday and then a Saturday. So we're not going to be having these midweek games, so we can start resting players, which is going to benefit us. I'd like to see a little bit more tempo. I'd like just play a bit more like we have done against Stoke and Derby away from home. More tempo, more vertical passing. Again, I'd want Ampadu back in there so we can, he likes to switch that ball with the long ball. Bit more directness. Don't be too, what's the word? Can't think of the word now. But we've just got to move that ball quicker. We can all see it, and we can all. Daniel Farke even said it himself. So now it's up to the players, but he's got to get his team selection right today. He's got to get his subs right. Predictable. That was the word I was thinking. We're too predictable sometimes in his passing, and the opposition can see it. So that and if we're doing it slowly, then it just lets them set up easily enough. And against these defenders in the Championship, it's easy pickings for them. So when we're moving the ball quick, it will make it harder. Vertically, into feet, quick passing. We saw that goal against Derby. Come on, it was fantastic. I want more of that. I really do. So I'm buzzing today. I think we're going to win it 2-3-0. Again, please be safe, guys, especially if you're driving. If you're driving later on, the roads are going to start getting icy and things like that. So please stay safe. So that's it for me. Quick preview. I will be doing a match review. Please like and subscribe. The subscribers are going up. I think I'm on 30 now, and that's only in like space of 6 days. So please keep supporting the channel because it really helps. And I'll speak to you all soon. Cheers.